Hey guys, welcome to Carnivorous Plants Hub. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to be giving you an update on some Venus flytraps that I got at Home Depot, kind of how they're doing. I've had these for, well, this guy's new. So this is going to be kind of a weird update because I'm going to lump him in with this one. This one's not new. I've had this one for about a month now. I think it's maybe a little bit more than a month, but I wanted to give you an update on this guy. Just to show you how he's doing. I replanted him from a Home Depot death cube, so I wanted to show you how it's progressing and how it's doing, keep you kind of updated on it. And this one I actually just got from another Home Depot death cube just like a couple days ago, so I'm going to start kind of updating you on both of these. This is a fresh one here, just replanted. Actually, this is a super nice little plant for it being a Home Depot. You can see, look at the red on these guys here. Man, that's nice. And look how big that trap is. There's a couple of really nice sized, there's my finger, I'm a pretty big dude. Like that's a healthy trap right there. That's nice, and some of these have a really nice deep red color to them. I didn't plan on getting a Venus flytrap. I actually went down there to get a Nepenthes that I saw some people posting in a Facebook group saying that there were some Nepenthes down there, and I did pick that up. I think that's like a Nepenthes Ventrata I, and I'll do a different video on that. And actually I think I already have a video up showing you that one, so bringing that one home. And I have a video showing you this guy too, but I hadn't replanted him yet. He was still in his death cube. So but this update here is to give you more for this guy in this video so you can see how it's doing a month later. Real quick guys too, before I get too deep into this, if you like this type of content, if you like carnivorous plants, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be bringing you a ton of carnivorous plant content, including Venus flytraps, Nepenthes, Sarracenia, sundews. My little Droceras just came from predatory plants. I got some unboxing videos, and I'm giving you just constant updates on how these guys are doing. And this one just happens to be kind of a death cube rescue. So if you're rescuing your plant from a death cube, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can kind of go along with me here and see how your plant's doing. And I actually want to open up a carnivorous plant nursery one day in my community, and that's one of the main reasons I'm doing this, is for learning, teaching myself how these things work. I want to be an expert grower. And then also you subscribing to my channel, liking my video, buying things from my description, all those things are supporting me in my endeavor. And I just appreciate that you're here so much. It really does mean the world to me. So thank you for being here. Now let's go ahead and dive into this guy. I'm going to put my focus on this guy here real quick. So before we get too much further, let me show you what it looked like on my first update. Okay, now that you saw what it looked like, guys, look how much better this plant is doing now. This plant, the whole thing looked like these. See this little droopy guy here? After I repotted it, they all kind of did that. And I was a little concerned. I was a little worried about this guy. I didn't know how it was going to acclimate, how it was going to do. And it took longer than some of my other Venus flytraps to acclimate, but it did acclimate, and now it's growing like crazy. It's growing some really beautiful traps. Like look at this one here, this little guy. That one with the red there. What a beautiful trap coming up. And it's one of my bigger traps on this plant. Let me put my finger out there so you can see it. It's not as big as that one I just showed you on the other plant, but you can see that's a pretty good sized trap right there. That's a fingertip size. That's nice. Look at all the new growth too. Like this one here is just coming up. It's a little partner here, and then we got a lot of new growth down by the rhizome that's coming up. And with new growth, I'm pretty excited about this. Usually this is a pretty good sign. I do have, and this might be a little hard to see, but I do have a flower stalk coming up right there. See that guy right in the middle? That is not a new trap. That's a flower stalk coming up. So let me get, yeah, you can see it right there. You can see the little flower stalk heads on there. So I was pretty excited when I saw that this one was growing a flower stalk. That's usually a pretty good sign that they're doing really well. I have a ton of new growth. Something did, A little creature got a hold of these guys, and you can see like this one here's a little chewed up. A couple of these got a little chewed up, and I think what it was is we had some ash aphids, kind of an outbreak, and I think these guys were actually feasting on the ash aphids, which was kind of cool because they were eating a lot of them, but at the same time there were so many ash aphids that I think that they also jumped on these traps and were able to eat a little bit of the outside of them. So it was kind of ash aphids were winning a little bit, Venus flytraps were getting some meals, so everybody was kind of winning, I suppose. The flytrap doesn't look like it's really been too beat up over it, just a couple of these heads have gotten a little, like this one here, like this one you can really see, like that one really got chewed on, right there. But overall, look at what we have here. What are you doing, fly? This is a no-fly zone. Get it? No pun intended there, but that'd be really cool if while I was videoing this, if it jumped up into one of these traps and we were able to watch it be consumed by one of these guys, but I'll keep my eye open for that, hopefully. Anyway, back to this guy, this plant here. This is the other side, and I have another flower stalk here. So when I pulled this guy apart, I actually had two plants, so I separated them and I planted them in the same pot here but separately. So now I have a flower stalk on this one right there, and I have a flower stalk on this one on the other side right there. So 2 flower stalks coming up. I'm going to cut those and I'm going to propagate those. That's the plan. I definitely don't think this plant is like super healthy enough yet to be supporting flower growth, so I'm not going to do that. Plus we're going into the colder weather with dormancy coming, so I don't want to really mess around with growing the flowers right now. So as soon as those get a little bit bigger, I'm going to cut them off and I'm going to propagate those, and I will do a video on that. I'll do a video on some flower stalk propagation, and see if we can get some successful plants out of those. I'm hoping that we can do maybe 6 or 8 little propagation stems and see if we can get some fresh plants coming off of those. But you can see there's a couple of dead guys here. That one needs to be trimmed soon. This one should have already been trimmed. I'll do that here probably when I'm done with this video. But man, look at that. There's some really beautiful traps on this guy. And then so yeah, from now on when I update you on this one, I'll also update you on this one. This one's really nice. I was really excited. I was not going to get a Venus flytrap, and I was kind of going through them, just looking at them. And usually I rescue these guys because I want to rescue them, but this one was just this one was so nice that I wanted to bring it home with me. So yeah, so my next, oh, look at that. It's not good for you, Mr. Fly. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Okay guys, if I cut and bring this back up, you know that I was just really patient and waiting for this fly to land in one of these heads. But yeah, that's super funny. Come on, little fly, you know you want it. You know you want that sweet nectar. He's teasing me. Oh, just landed on my finger. All right. Okay. That would have been awesome if we could have got a live trapping during one of my update videos, but I'll keep an eye on that, and if I happen to see him flying around still, we'll definitely see if we can get him. But yeah, so there's my 2 Venus, my Home Depot Death Cube rescues from Home Depot Flytraps. So definitely subscribe to the channel, guys, if you want to keep seeing updates on these. You can check out my Instagram at Carnivorous Plants Hub. I actually got a cool picture of this guy with a lot of rain drops on the inside there. It was a really beautiful picture, so you can check that out on my Instagram. My website is carnivorousplantshub.com. I got all kinds of really good Venus flytrap information there for you to check out. But yeah, again, like I said, thanks for being here. Thanks for your support. Subscribing to my channel, liking this video, anything you can do to help me. Check out the description of this video. I'll have some other links to some other great videos, and also how you can kind of start your own Venus flytrap. And yeah, thanks a lot for being here, guys, and I hope to see you again. Bye.